Now I'm rising with fire from what they used to boast. Bridge culture with core, let your roots roar. From Toronto, Jeddah, Dubai, open every door. They say you're small, you don't belong in the score. But universe whisper, you built for much more. Wake up to your power, see the game wave. Cordage your voice, the hoops your stay. Every strap you grab, every shot you take. Be the message in the grind, no silent breaks. They slept on me, now I rise to the sky. Stardust in my veins, see the flame in my eye. Game speak loud, I don't need to try. From shadows to spotlight, watch me testify. Wake up the world, let them feel who we be. Roots in the ground, but the soul run free. Internet's connect, gateway to your dreams. Game speaks.
Has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a variety of games the last couple days. It's going to be a long week of North Pole Hoops action, but I'm so excited to bring it to you here. We're live at the playground here in Burlington. Edge continue their Ontario road trip. This time they'll be taking on a D1 Academy team here. One of the best teams in D1 Academy here in North Pole Hoops, Tall Pines. as Edge will face off against Tall Pines in what should be a very interesting matchup here. I'm Julian Quintero Verano, as always, and I'm delighted to be joined here today by my dear friend Tyson Brown. Tyson, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great, man. We got a great game between two fantastic programs, two fantastic teams, and not sure what to expect.
Well, I'll tell you what there is to expect. Edge has been a fantastic team throughout this season, 4-1 so far to start off their time here in NPA for this year. They finished second last year, a bit of a struggle for them, but they said, you know what, we're here to try to one-up what we did last year. Going to the finals isn't enough. We want to walk out of here as champions of the NPA. They started off the season with a loss in Battle in the Fort against Royal Crown, the team that beat them in the finals last year, but that's been bulletin board material ever since. They went on to beat King Heights. They went on to beat Ridley College. They had a win over Victory Prep. Now they play Tall Pines, and they beat Crestwood yesterday and immediately get things going here. An alley-oop finish there for the animal, Patrick Anamali.
What a way to start it. Oh, there he is again.
Nice little pop out there. Shear goes up, lobs it over Anamali! Patrick Anamali is giving it his all to start off this one.
Keep feeding that man. What a start for Edge.
It's been a great start for Edge. They forced the turnover there, and that in itself is a thing of beauty for them. They've been fantastic here to start off, a 4-0 beginning, and it's only going to keep on going. Holly inbounds here to Anamali. He swings it over to Richmond. Yesterday's player of the game, Malachi Richmond, that was. They keep it moving around. It makes its way to Kyan Tyson. Apologies. Kyan Tyson. Big struggle there for me, but they tack on two more. And now Tall Pines finally looking to get out of their own half.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass there from the animal, the no-look back behind his head.
And again, a violation here from Tall Pines, still not crossing their own side of the court.
Wow.
It's 6-0, and it's been brutal here early on for this Tall Pines side. Richmond sizing up here. He finds Hawley. Zach Hawley moving past. Keeps it going to Tyson. Tyson into the corner to Shear. Shear glancing, curling Richmond. Richmond on the drive. He loses the ball. It's on the ground. He dives for it. And they'll fight for it to go into the possession arrow, and it will be going on the side of Tall Pines. They'll be trying to take possession here. Tyson, it's been a tough start for him here early, but if there's one thing about this Tall Pines side, they're going to give it everything they can.
Yeah, let's see if they can cross half court here. But it's been rough, but obviously still tons of game to play, so no need to panic yet.
And if you want to talk about a player to watch here for this Tall Pines side, it is number one right there. He's probably going to be the one receiving the inbound here. David Bottomley. Now, I don't know if you know this about David Bottomley. He's not been really prominent on the broadcast, as the broadcasts have been primarily for NPA, but he's been cooking things up so far in D1 Academy this year. He is averaging 38.5 points a game. He's dropped 50 points, I believe, twice, multiple 40-point games. He's been nothing short of exceptional throughout this season for Tall Pines Academy. If they want to try to get a result here against this Edge team, they're really going to have to rely on him.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. This team is really led by their big three. Obviously, Bottomley you mentioned, but also Kai Cameron and Jedediah Henry. Those three guys, all fantastic scorers.
I will say Kai Cameron not playing today, has a broken hand. I spoke to him pre-game. He said, nah, don't worry about me, man. The boys are going to have to figure it out without me. So that's going to be a tough road for Tall Pines, but we'll see if they're able to figure it out. Inbound coming for Tall Pines here in the half court. Bottomley, they keep it moving and finds his way to Walks. Walks out to Bottomley. He gets a pump fake, puts it up. Not able to convert it and ends up dropping. Scooped around, still a scramble as it pinned. Tipped by Anamali. He swings it over to Tyson. Pitches it inside, takes it back out to the perimeter, finds Hawley. Hawley pressured, has to give it across, throws it off the back of the backboard, and it will be Tall Pines' ball on the turnover.
Nice little swing there for Tall Pines. They had a pretty solid possession to start out. Let's see if they can get their first points on the board.
They keep it moving. And yeah, got called for the travel there. Got to make sure you keep stationary there on your footing. So far for Tall Pines with this one.
Yeah, Lawani knows that he was not happy about that.
Shear, pass on over to Hawley. Hawley glancing, pass on over to Tyson. He swings it over to Richmond. Richmond on this left-hand side, pass over to Shear. He lets it fly from range, high bounce off it. Hawley with the putback,
nice.
And Edge tack on another one to make it 8-0.
Hawley, just such a strong physical player from inside the paint.
Still driving, Bottomley into the corner. He swings it on over. That's Jedediah Henry. Spin move, attack to the basket, not able to get the first point. And now Edge on the break. Shear. Pass to Anamali. Anamali drive hard to the basket through pressure, and one play for Patrick Anamali. He's come out in full force in this one.
Another just fantastic play from Anamali.
Yeah, timeout has been called here. Tall Pines going to try to regroup, but they currently trail 10-0 with one more currently in pursuit. We'll be right back, and we'll see what's more to come.
From Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return from the timeout. Patrick Anamali on his way in.
See if he can add another point here to start the game.
I mean, he's been fantastic here. Let's take a look specifically at how much he's done. And, well, waiting here on the update. Patrick Anamali sinks the free throw, makes it 11-0. And Patrick Anamali with that 7 points so far out of the 11 early. And another steal for Edge. It's on over to Tyson. He swings it over to Hawley. He goes up.
Oh.
He wanted the finish. He wanted the flush. Instead, he's walking away with 2 free throws there.
Oh.
Tall Pines just struggling to break out against this Edge team. Sub being made, coming in is Timmy Jegele. And Jegele, apologies. Timmy Jegele, he's checking in here now. Also coming in here, Ezra Aquamoa checking in for the Tall Pines team. And they're both joined by Jedediah Henry, David Bottomley, and number 0, Janoy Walks. First free throw for Hawley. He sinks it, no problem. Out there for Edge at this moment in time. Tyson and Anamali down at the paint. Free throw shooter is Hawley. And lastly, it's going to be Shear and Malachi Richmond. Rounding it out for him. Inbound here for Tall Pines. Walks to Bottomley. Bottomley trying to catch him here on the break. Swings it inside. Not able to flush it inside. Brutal there for Tall Pines. And they're still yet to get on the board. Tyson back out. They're keeping it moving. Hawley shoots it from range. Can't convert. Bottomley's the one to come down with it. He's now trying to lead the break. Splits past one. Drives inside. Takes it himself to the basket.
Beautiful.
David Bottomley with the first points of the game for Tall Pines. And he has one more in the holster as he visits the free throw line.
He's just so fast out in transition. Like, that was pretty much from the end of the court all the way to the end.
Fantastic coast-to-coast play here from David Bottomley. He's been nothing short of exceptional for Academy this year. And Tall Pine's going to need a lot more of that if they really want to try to keep up in this game.
Absolutely. They need him to step up already more than he does normally.
Missed free throw there, so we're seated at 13-2. And now it's Shear. They keep it moving here. Tyson shoots it over to Jones. Jones to Shear. Shear driving around, tries floating it up. The finish. Cade McGeechee with the bucket there for Edge. Now Tall Pines, how do they respond? Walk, swings it over to Bottomley. Bottomley has a step on Jones, goes right to the basket, tries drawing contact, no foul, but 2 points. David Bottomley starting to heat up here. Shear, the attack to the basket, swings to the corner. They're keeping it moving. Tyson thought about the jumper. Said he's going to drive in through contact, not able to get the make at all. And Tall Pines, they slow it down. They leave it over to Bottomley. Bottomley signals for a play. 2 screens on both sides. Where does he go? He trails left. Swings it over. Takes the shot from range. Cannot convert on it. And he's not pleased with that when it becomes Edge ball.
Yeah, he's been doing great, just off target a bit there. Maybe a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too fast.
score update right now. It is 15-4 in this game at the moment, and that in itself is going to be interesting to see where it keeps on going. Out of bounds play. Who's going to be inbounding? It will remain edge ball. Isaiah Hines, the one inbounding. Hines, quick. Tyson keeps it going, finds Jones. Jones looking around. Back door cut from Tyson, but miscommunication between him and Jones. It's turned over now. Tall Pines pick it up again. Bottomley sizing up, quick pass inside. It's Henry. Henry back onto the perimeter. It's Walks. Walks trying to get a clean look. He gets stripped. Instead, it gets kicked out to the corner. Driving in and makes his way over to Bottomley. He floats it up, and he gets it to sit pretty. 6 points on the day.
Nice floater there. Exactly what he needed.
Shear goes the other way. Big attack to the basket. Not able to get it. Still, though, it remains edge ball. Rebounded, still bouncing around, and it was slapped out by Trevay Jones. So Tall Pines will remain with the possession. Subs being made. Mikhail Francis coming in along with LaDainian Patrick on the side of edge.
Yeah, any sub is nice. Last time out, ever since last time out, Tall Pines, they seem to have adjusted a bit defensively, and it's made a difference. It's not as bad as it was before.
It's been a brutal start for him. Tall Pines now glancing. Pass on over to Bottomley. Bottomley looking, glancing, trying to take a screen, does so, but the switch on Hines, he gets on him. Pass inside to try to be incisive, can't. Hines the one who walks away with the steal. Quick pass on over to Jones. Jones dumps over to Patrick. He goes up, thinks about the reverse, goes through contact, and lands in the hands of Mikhail Francis. Edge still trying to figure something out. It goes to the corner. 3 ball. Now remains in the possession of Edge. It's been a crazy long possession here, Tyson. Reset coming. Goes on over to Patrick. Patrick driving in, steps off to the side, pulls up a tough mid-range, and it's over the rim, swung on out. And Tall Pine trying to catch him on the transition. Bottomley turns it over. And a whistle goes, foul on David Bottomley there right after the play. Stops Edge from pushing forward here on the transition.
Yeah, good job by Edge there to get back quickly on defense. That was a super long possession, and Tall Pines could have caught them off guard, but Edge got quickly back in position.
I mean, this Edge team, I got a chance to talk with the coach yesterday post-game, and more than anything, he mentioned how proud he was of his boys. Yesterday's game against Crestwood, a very interesting game. They were up big. As soon as it ended up becoming an interesting situation, Crestwood started coming back on Edge. He just told his boys, lock in, boys. It's going to be one of those games. We got to be sure. We got to be ready. And it did. It came down to the wire. Edge able to hit their free throws down the stretch, and they got a big win yesterday against Crestwood in Crestwood.
Yeah, huge win for Edge yesterday.
Miscommunication from Tall Pines. It makes his way out of bounds, and as a result, Edge retake the possession.
Would have been nice for Tall Pines to capitalize on that mistake there from Edge, but just once again, not much going.
And Edge, they've been a very relentless force this season, one of the deepest teams in the league, and you can see that with LaDainian Patrick getting a nice little bucket there, his first points of the game. But yeah, this Edge team, it's incredibly deep. It's the pride of Western Canada, coming all the way from Calgary. And as they get another stop here defensively and try breaking out, a lot of amazing talent here. This time with a bucket, it will be Mikhail Francis, class of 2029, one of the youngest players on the court here today.
Yeah, one of the young players making a veteran-type play right there.
Out it goes to Bottomley. His three doesn't go. And now it'll be passed out again. Hines trying to swing it continuously to Francis. He can't get it. Finds Hines again. Dump inside to McGeechee. McGeechee through contact. And he will be getting free throws there. 2 free throws. As a matter of fact, Cade McGeechee heading to the line.
Interesting there. I thought Wilkes had a bit of a clean block, but refs got a better view than I do. So
Janoy Walks not able really to get the block there on that situation. Tough to see, but it is how it goes. Sometimes you just got to put your head down, got to go back to work. First free throw from McGeechee. He sinks it, no problem. One more to come from the Team Alberta member. He won gold in the Canada Games for Team Alberta. Him and Lamar Shear both were on that Alberta side, and it was wonderful to see for them. They medaled, gold medal. Great to see for Western Canada how much the game's grown for them. Ball keeps on going and finds Henry. Henry the corner, it's Bottomley. He lets it fly, it's short. And now Edge run the break again. Oh no, it gets stripped there by Bottomley. He's putting the pressure. It's loose on the ground. It gets picked up here now. Passed on over, it's Bottomley again.
There you go. Give him the points, he deserves it after that.
Timmy Jagele, the one with the assist. Great play from the Tall Pines team there. Great pressure on the defensive end. How does Edge punish? They feign left, go right. Not able to collect it. It's loose on the ground again. It'll be scooped up, passed on over to Walks. And Walks cuts hard to the basket, draws the foul. And Janoy Walks now with a chance to put on 2 here at the free throw line if it goes his way.
Just a bit too much contact there. McGeechee, he had a nice look defensively. He was in a good spot, just a bit too handsy. Couldn't get his hand in the right spot.
And McGeechee subbed on out. Coming in, it will be Ranko Raskinen making his appearance. He was part of the Team Canada U16 AmeriCup team. Very much a glass cleaner on this team, but a very talented one at that. And it just goes to show he's not even in the starting rotation. That's how deep this Edge team goes. A fantastic side. Now Hawley trying to size up Walks. Feigns around, beats him. Kicks it over to the corner. It's Francis. Francis jab step into the 3. Mikhail Francis makes it rain.
Yeah, you talk about the depth on this squad. Just everybody for Edge has been producing.
Pass on over again. It will be Henry. He's trying to find something. Gives it back over to Bottomley. 23-9 the score in this one. Bottomley swings on out to the corner. One pump fake. Floated up again and a bucket there on the side of the Tall Pines. Wonderful to see the execution on that possession.
Yeah, great play there from Bottomley. He's really kind of the quarterback of this team, just facilitating plays.
Raskinen into Hawley, but he's not able really to corral it. Now Bottomley, he spits Hawley and Patrick. Still looking around, pass inside, great find from Bottomley, but it's not able to be finalized there by Henry. The alley-oop opportunity, Patrick not able to hold on to it. It's loose again. Jegele. He passes it over to Henry. Henry, hard drive to the basket, left-handed lay. Big bucket there, Jedediah Henry with the and one.
Beautiful play right there. He's one of those guys, one of the best scorers on this Tall Pines team, and he's stepping up big there with his first bucket.
Subs coming in for both these sides right now, it seems. Yes, minor changes for everyone involved, but Edge almost changing their entire lineup here. Zach Hawley stays out there, but he's joined by Cade McGeechee, Kean Tyson, Patrick Anamali, and Malachi Richmond, all making a return to the court here towards the end of the first. Richmond loses control of the ball, but it will be a foul here.
Interesting. I thought they might have gotten him on maybe a back court.
It was not over and back there. Reach in there for Janoy Walks. Malachi Richmond heads to the line instead. First one for Richmond, the Eastern Washington commit. Again, he was electric yesterday. Led the charge for Edge. Had a variety of big moments throughout the game. None bigger than his 4 free throws to close out the game, along with his 8 points immediately out of the second half intermission.
Yeah, he's really just a phenomenal scorer, can score on all 3 levels.
Eastern Washington's going to be happy to have him. Points there for Tall Pines, but now we'll see where it goes for Edge. They drive in, they kick it back out. Tyson, he's looking around, passes over to Richmond. He keeps it going, finds Hawley in the corner. All the passing results in a wide open 3 ball, and Edge capitalized on the possession.
Beautiful play right there from Edge. Coach, gotta love to see it.
Bottomley kicks into the corner. It's a 3-ball for Walks. It's a bit long, not able to respond with a 3 of their own. Now it's on to Molly. Gives it over to Holly. It's tipped there by Bottomley. Goes out of bounds. It will remain edge ball. Inbound to Anamali. Kick back out to Holly. Holly finds a curling Richmond. He leaves it over to Tyson. He takes it open in the corner. Not able to corral. McGeechee not able to put the putback up. Tall Pines retake possession.
And McGeechee maybe got a little bit too aggressive there. He was in kind of the position the ball was at first, but tried to go up and get a putback.
Swatted there by Patrick Anamali. Bottomley shot doesn't go. Other way it does go, and it will be Keaton Tyson with the bucket. Timeout has been called here. We will be right back. Apologies, no. That is the end of the first quarter. Great situation there for both these teams. It's been a big lead so far for Edge. We'll see how Tall Pines responds here as we will be right back for the second quarter.
You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time. Stay focused.
We return here now. Tall Pines trying to get something going. .30-16 the score here. How do they continue to respond here? Walks, pulls up from the mid-range. Great shot from the elbow. Tall Pines starts off nicely in the second quarter.
Nice play there from Walks. Anybody that can step up for Tall Pines will. Any big-time score, any points are huge right now.
Popovich attacks the basket, not able to do so. It's rebounded by Tall Pines. Popovich does foul there, so Tall Pines able to reset here calmly. Richmond picking up Bottomley at full court. In it goes. It continues. Passed on over. It will be Bottomley looking around. He swings it over to the corner. 3-ball for Tall Pines.
What a play.
Big bucket there, and once again, it's Janoy Walks.
Fantastic pass, too, from Bottomley. Out in the corner, one-handed.
That's 5 points to start off the second quarter for Janoy Walks. And Amali passes it over to Richmond. Richmond glancing, looking, keeps it pushing. It goes over to the corner. Holly for 3. Not able to get a response. It's loose again, but it's picked up by Anamali. It goes to Holly. He gets a second chance, second bite of the cherry, not able to get it. And Anamali tried tipping it over to him, but it was just a bit too far. Tall Pines will retake possession.
Nice defense there from Tall Pines. No easy shots there from Edge, even if, Tall Pines was able to just close out, make those shots just a bit harder for Edge.
Little pass inside, Bottomley right to the basket, not able to convert it. Raskinen, he finds Richmond. Richmond pulls up from the mid-range, not able to convert. And now Tall Pines, they're running quickly on the break. It makes it over to Bottomley just a bit too far. He shoves it back on over. Attack is Henry. Henry back out to Bottomley. In and out from the 3. The chance, that right there is Jedediah Henry. He gets it up and gets the bucket. The other one right here, the one that passed Timmy Jegale. Not able to assist Bottomley.
Great start to this period here for Tall Pines.
Pass makes its way inside, intercepted, stolen, great little play, dump pass into Walks, he goes up with the bucket, and Tall Pines have a nice little run here. Good to see for them. The game at one point here today, it was 30-11 to start off that second quarter, if I recall. It's 30-25 right now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return here, ladies and gentlemen. Edge trying to get something going. It's been a rough second quarter for them. We're going to see how they can respond. Jones out to Shear in the corner. He drives in, floats it up. High, bounce off, can't get it. Tyson second chance. He gives it over to Shear. Floats it over, not able to connect with a teammate. And the contact there on Janoy Walks. Tall Pines get a chance to reset again and continue what's been a very, very momentous bit for them.
100%. They've been playing much tighter defense, and it's really caught Edge off guard.
The inbound from Henry goes to Bottomley. Bottomley pass to Walks. Still looking around here, tries to find a teammate inside, does, blocked, but it's called a foul. Tyson fouls Jedediah Henry, and Henry, as a result, gets a chance here to shoot free throws to bring him within 3.
I don't think Tyson liked that call.
Henry not able to convert on that first one. Second free throw now coming.
See if he can add to his already pretty solid game here.
Second free throw does fall, make it 30-26. And so far, Janoy Walks, he's been the key point on offense for Tall Pines. 4 for 6 from the field, 10 points.
Another steal.
In this one, and that steal results in a pass here to Bottomley. He sizes up, goes right to the basket through contact, and the finish! David Bottomley through it all. Great finish.
Another
and Janoy
turnover.
Walks almost able to get the steal, but he forces the turnover. Tall Pines have come out on fire.
What a fantastic effort here from Tall Pines. Has Edge even scored yet?
They haven't scored yet in the second quarter. They haven't scored yet.
This is an insane
Bottomley
run.
Puts up the 3 to try to take the lead. Can't convert it. Tall Pines still the ones leading the charge. Walks, puts it up through pressure. This time blocked cleanly by Tyson, and he's trying to drive through. Bottomley almost steals it. He wants a travel call. He doesn't get it. And Trevay Jones, 2 points there to finally get Edge going in the second quarter. Walks. They keep it moving. It makes its way all the way around to Bottomley. Bottomley sizing up, trying to step back, trying to beat Jones. He's able to kick it back out. It goes to Jegale. He puts it up. And Timmy Jegale not able to connect on it. Isaiah Hines, the one leading the other way. Three ball in the corner from Mikhail Francis, can't convert. Bottomley holds on to it, slows it down.
Yeah, nice contest there from Tall Pines. Just not letting anything open right now.
Walks, pulls up from the mid-range, can't convert. They kick it back out, but a whistle flies.
Might get him on a reach.
Seeing here what it was, either way, a foul there on Edge, so now Tall Pines gets to reset in the half court. Subs being made, Francis and Megici come out. We're seeing Hawley check back in. Into the corner, back to Walks. He finds a curling Bottomley. Tyson stepping up big on him. Bottomley in and out, tried passing it over, couldn't. Jones the one to pick it up. Now goes to Tyson, he pauses. Jab step, puts up the three, can't convert. It's rebounded by Lawani. Now Tall Pines keeps it going, it's Henry. Henry push drive inside, gives it over to Bottomley. Bottomley sizing up, has the screen from Lawani. Gives it back over to Henry. Henry, defender on the hip, goes up right to the basket, can't convert it. Still loose in the middle, still fighting for it. Jagele, pass into Lawani. He goes up with it, and the bucket there. Nosa Lawani makes it 32-30. Richmond. He finds Hines, back to Richmond it goes. He gives it over to Hawley. Hawley, Hines pulls up from the mid-range on the elbow. Can't convert it, rebounded by Jones. Back to Hawley, he's open for three, lets it go. Bottomley comes in late for the contest, and it seems to have been enough as now Tall Pines slow it down to lead the way again.
Just nothing falling for Edge right now.
Bottomley, big attack to the basket, the lay, not able to convert. Hawley, jump pass over to Richmond. Richmond going right to the defender. Tried wanting a foul, doesn't get it through the contact, but Zach Hawley gets the board, puts it right back up. Edge now by 4.
Hawley's just done that so many times today, just cleaning up on the mistakes.
Jagele with the bucket there. Makes it a 2-point advantage again. Richmond takes it baseline, pulls it up, gives it over to Hawley. Hawley's dumped into Tyson. He pulls up from the midi. Nice bucket there from Kean Tyson. 36-32. Tall Pines call a timeout here, trailing by 4. Let's see what more they can draw up here. We have about 3.5 minutes remaining of this one, so don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
A chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique piece of content, from individual player and mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. Speak up, because exposure starts here.
We return, ladies and gentlemen, here. Bottomley, quick inbound, gives it over to Janoy Walks. And as good as David Bottomley's been this season, Janoy Walks has been the one really delivering here so far today. Bottomley for three, right as I say that, he says, forget about it, commentator. Immediately, this is my game, makes it a 1-point affair.
Walks still did something there. Walks still gave him the assist there, but Bottomley with the huge three.
A response immediately there from Malachi Richmond, a man who keeps it pushing. He's been fantastic all year long, and now he's going to keep it going here. Jagele over to Lawani. Lawani keeps it going to pass to Walks. Walks, who takes the screen, drives inside through the contact to the basket, cannot convert it. Edge now go the other way. Shear splits defenders, passes it out. It's Hawley for three. It's short. Rebounded by Richmond. He leaves it to Anamali. Under the basket, flush from the Animal.
The adjustments seemingly have been made for Edge.
Picked up here, it's Henry. He's pausing, trying to beat his man. And now he's just going to give it back over to David Bottomley. They're going to reset. 41-35 to score. Bottomley lets it go from range. It's short, rebounded by Anamali. Anamali, pass on over to Richmond. He slows it down. He says, let's calm down. We got this. Let's be chill. Hawley on the drive, tried finding Anamali, turned it over. It's Walks now bringing it up. He slows the tempo. He has it at his own speed. Bottomley on the right-hand side. Hawley putting a lot of pressure on him up top. Attacked the basket by Walks, and he draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Janoy Walks.
Yeah, Tall Pines, if they can control the tempo of this game, they can continue to control it like they did to start out the second quarter. They can keep up this huge run that they've been on. First free throw is good.
And that's just how it's been so far today. Janoy Walks, electric for them in this one. 4 for 8 from the field, sunk the first free throw, sunk the second free throw. And that right there should bring him to about, if I remember correctly, 12 points on the day.
He's been fantastic. Been really that extra piece that they've needed with no Kai Cameron in this game.
David Bottomley also 13 points today. Both of those guys combined 24 points for their team. On the side of Edge, they're still having a fantastic one, and it's all spread out. Highest score of the day being 4 for 4 from the field, Patrick Anamali. We await the inbound. And Amali on the inbound. He gives it over to Richmond. Richmond moving around, swings it over to the corner. It's Shear. He's open for 3. Not able to convert. Tall Pines wanting to catch him on the break. Janoy Walks going right at Patrick on the lay. Can't convert. Immediately, Patrick shovels over to Shear. Shear gives it to Richmond. Catches in stride for 3. It's short. And now Bottomley leads the charge. Slowing it down here, has the screen there, tried splitting the defenders, does just that. Steps through, great play on the footwork from David Bottomley to tack on 2 more.
What a play, he's just so fantastic with the ball in his hands.
Richmond gets hooked there by Bottomley. Bottomley says, yeah, that's on me, let's get set up, let's get set up. I believe he went and he asked his coach, how many fouls do I have? He pulled up the 2. Do I have 2 fouls here so far? And if you want to glance on over, yes, that would be his second foul of the day.
Yeah, don't want to get him in foul trouble. Want to make sure he's on the court for as much of this game as possible.
And Amali seems to trip and fall there. And now it will be Tall Pines on the break. Bottomley right to the basket, can't convert it. Rebounded by Patrick. Shear finds Richmond. He goes up through contact. Great gritty finish from Malachi Richmond at the hoop. Bottomley, jab step, sizing up his man. Taking it inside, the reverse lay, can't convert it. That'll be Edge. Pushing up here, it's Shear. Big transition bucket there, Edge. Starting to grow that advantage once more.
Yeah, Tall Pines could use this timeout to regroup.
Well, it's not a timeout. They're going to use this half to regroup here. Score at the half, ladies and gentlemen. It is 45-39. We'll be right back shortly, ladies and gentlemen, for some more second half action.
My name is Silky Sullivan. who's missing is my wife, the second half of DMV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DMV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90 second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man.
And director of Western Canada Prep Academy. We started our program to help keep kids home that were leaving to play prep school in other areas, so we wanted to provide an option for that high performance environment in Edmonton. For us, joining the NPA is a natural progression. We want to be able to participate in a national platform. We've been playing against a lot of American leagues over the years, and we feel like playing in a national Canadian league is a really good look for our program. Having an MPH Western Conference will allow us to have better games at home, and that's always been a thing going out west. But there's a couple really good anchor programs out here that we get to play, but there's not enough to allow them to advance. And creating that conference will allow us to have more sustainable, high level of competition regularly in our area. That helps in a lot of different ways, and it's going to help grow the game quite a bit by just having that presence over there.
They've been sleeping tons of. Wake up, wake up. Wake up is a new day, new era. Lights on, game loud, move clearer. They slept too long, now the storm got nearer. Wake up, look in the mirror. Wake up, you feel that shift in the air. Stardust burn, old crew in the flare. What's gonna shake when the dreamers declare? Wake up, we already here. Wake up, wake up. Cold floors, no name on the list. We built from the shadows, can't sleep on this. Every miss was a spark, now the flames exist. Universe are aligned, can't resist the twist. They hit snooze while we built in the dark. Now we run plays with celestial love. From the north to the world, hear the engine start. Wake up, we igniting the spark. This the moment when the lights flip.
And more importantly, what's to come in 2026. This year, expected to be the biggest in company history. Let's lock in. We just got back from our Middle East tour.
Welcome to Riyadh.
With Abdul, our regional director, And we spent time in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia, where we were able to meet with major stakeholders in the region that are interested in connecting the dots, creating that bridge between North America and the Middle East region through basketball and creating a global impact through multiple basketball projects, which we're excited to share as we roll into 2026. And as we move over to Saudi Arabia, a country going through a transformation with a strong ambition in sports and entertainment. This is a country that's hungry for more. Working together with North Pole Hoops, we want to bring the basketball world to the kingdom. Now we're back in the United States of America, focused on building the Southern Conference of North Pole Hoops. The evolution of prep basketball, from national championships to continental cups. We are choosing select programs that align with our global vision. As for up north in Canada, the momentum is undeniable. We just finished up a Montreal session, and we're heading into the new year in the nation's capital of Ottawa. As we get closer to March, championship month, the storylines are picking up. In Canada, one of the biggest storylines, David Bottomley, averaging 47 points per game following the tragic loss of his father. He is now turning performance into purpose, and that's MPH family. Then you look at Isaiah Hamilton and Kareem Al-Jabbar, two NBA-level prospects who are breaking out in the NPA in their first year of prep basketball. They've stepped into a higher level of competition and structure, and instead of adjusting slowly, they've announced themselves. And of course, the rivalry that continues to define Canadian prep basketball. Port Erie versus Royal Crown, owners of the last two national championships. A storied matchup that keeps bubbling season after season as both programs chase another MPA crown. Every time they meet, it means something. Honorable mention that truly deserves recognition, Yusuf Ahmed. Watching Yusuf rise through the MPH ecosystem, from dominating D1 to becoming one of the top players in the MPA and Canada overall, is exactly why this platform exists. These aren't just highlights. These are pathways, growth stories, and proof that the ecosystem works. And when it comes to women's basketball, the ladies are shining. We're in year 2 of the WMPA, and we're elevating women's basketball. With star talent like Chance Berry, Amelia Sow, Jordan Wheeler, they're setting a global standard for what's to come. So what can we expect moving forward at North Pole Hoops? We're building conferences. 4 conferences over the next 2 years are in the process of being built. We have the Central Conference, which will cover the majority of Ontario. Eastern Conference will start in the nation's capital from Ottawa, go throughout Quebec and Atlantic Canada, connecting the whole eastern region of the country. And then Western Canada starts in Manitoba, goes through Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC. Last but not least, the Southern Conference in the USA. That is under construction as we speak and will be growing over the next couple years, starting with the inaugural 26-27 season, MPA and WMPA South. Conferences equal structure. This isn't just expansion for the sake of expansion. This is intentional growth built to last. At North Pole Hoops, it's always been about building growth pathways on and off the floor. And entering 2026, it's about alignment, global reach, and raising the standard everywhere we go. To coaches, parents, players, and partners, thank you for continuing to believe in this vision. We're just getting started. Thank you.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
And welcome back to the second half. Edge will start out with the ball. In the corner, Pulls up from mid-range. He'll get a foul, and he'll get the shot. It's Cade McGeechee. He'll go to the line for potential three-point play.
Yes, sir, we're back there. The free throw falls. What a play that was, Tyson.
Absolutely. McGeechee.
Run me through it.
McGeechee pulls up from mid-range. Bit of a step back there, gets the call, then gets the free throw. 3 off target there from Tall Pines.
We'll see where it goes now here. Lamar Shear passes it over to Richmond. Richmond gets it stripped by Bottomley. But Bottomley pleads his case right now to the referee, saying, I got the ball. I don't see what the problem is. Ref says reach in there. It was a foul on his behalf. 3rd foul on the day for David Bottomley.
Yeah, Bottomley not a fan of that call. Looked like he just a touch too handsy there.
It ends up happening, man. That's just the style of play that ends up happening in this play. You got to be aggressive if you want to push forward. Richmond inbound now to McGeechee. He's going to Shear. Shear finds Jones inside, putting in the post moves, and it sits on the rim. Can't convert it. Still fighting for the ball there. It ended up going out of bounds. Edge will set up again. And Amali wasn't able to get the board over his man there, but he was able to draw the foul.
Yeah, nice break.
No look pass to the corner, 3 ball. Oh, not able to convert it is Shear. Bottomley leads the way, right to the basket, not able to convert. And they fight to see who gets it. It will be ruled in favor of Edge.
Yeah, Tall Pines a bit fortunate there from that last play on defense. A bit of a miscommunication, a guy wide open, but Edge just couldn't get it to fall.
Richmond continuing on here on the attack. Finds Anamali on the slit pass, and Anamali not able to get the bucket. Jones pulled in the board, lost it, pled for the foul, got it, and Henry's not pleased about that call. Edge gets a setup once more here on the attack. Glancing over the inbound, great find to Trevay Jones. He can't put it in. And Amali's second chance through contact, can't convert again. Henry the one to corral. He's pushing forth now up the court. Henry, slip past the Bottomley, back out it goes. It keeps on going, walks with the pump fake. The drive gets popped out of his hand. Edge gonna continue on defense here. Popovich subbing in for Trevay Jones. Bottomley catch and shoot for 3 in the corner, can't get it to fall. Richmond pulls it in, passes over to McGeechee. He pulls up in the transition, can't convert. Popovich couldn't hold on. Out of bounds replay now for Tall Pines. Can they get something pushing? Walks, Richmond steps up on Walks here defensively. Switch here, Shear takes him on now. Walks, taking the left-hand side, great little pass into Lawani. Lawani takes the brunt force of the damage on that defensive attempt from Cade McGeechee.
Yeah, nice little play there from Tall Pines. They force the double team on Bottomley, gets him wide open, and because of that, Edge had to be a little bit physical on the defense and sends him to the line.
The commit from Edge defensively results in Lawani making a trip to the line. He can't convert on his first. Second free throw, now imminent. Lawani splits his chances here at the line. And a quick sub here, Mikhail Francis. He checks in for Cade McGeechee. And Amali, he inbounds now to Richmond. Bringing it up, it is Richmond. He quickly passes it on over to Shear. Shear passes on over, Francis to keep on swinging, and Amali passes inside to Popovich. His shot missed, but gets the foul. Lawani pleading his case with the referee. He's dumbfounded that that one went against him.
Absolutely, but I think it is the right call. I think there was contact on that play, and Popovich liked it a lot. He was pretty hyped after he got the call.
I mean, Alexander Popovich is one of the newer guys to make his appearance here for the Edge School. He's one of the younger guys on the roster, if I recall. It's been a tough journey for him so far. He's trying to fight for minutes. He's been playing against Anamali Raskinen for minutes, but every time I've gotten to see Alexander Popovich on the court, he's always giving it his all. He has a very high motor, and that's always nice to see here for the Edge School.
Yeah, he's been pretty great so far, and young guy, still growing. He's got tons of potential.
Popovich stepping up on Bottomley. Bottomley trying to go to work, kicks it over to the corner. Walks, trying to get something here, pausing, trying to get it out, but it's called for the travel. Walks did not like the call. As a result, Edge get it once more. 50-40 the score right now.
I think it was the right call. He had a bit of a step in with that pass, and that third step just enough to have a turnover.
Shear passes quickly to Richmond. He finds Francis. He just pulls up from the mid-range. It's well short. Out of bounds it goes. Saul Pines will retake the possession.
Unfortunate there for Francis.
Mikhail Francis, been a tough one for him so far, but the young talent, I love seeing him. He always steps up big, and you can tell the Edge coaches see the potential in Mikhail Francis for the one reason that he gets substantial minutes for the Edge team, so that's always nice to see. A shooting foul on Jedediah Henry. He'll get a trip here to the line. Henry taking his time here with his free throws. Able to sink his first. We'll see if he walks away 2 for 2 from this journey.
Yeah, it's been kind of a slow game by his standards, but he still made plays when he needed to.
Second chance, Henry not getting the luck of the bounce. Edge go the other way. Quick pass over to Francis. He drives in, kicks on out to the corner. It's a three ball from Richmond. Malachi Richmond not able to corral. Still though, Edge continue. Edge pushing in, it's Shear. Shear back on out to the corner. It's Adamali swatted!
Oh.
Suadrame flies in and plays Adamali's shot against the wall.
Adamali just hesitated for a second too long, and they were able to get back on defense with a huge block.
And apologies, that wasn't Suadrame, that was Ezra Aquamoa. I missaw the number on the back of the jersey. Hard to see white on white, but still, what a play from Aquamoa.
Fantastic play.
Bottomley trying to capitalize from that momentum. Trying to drive on Popovich. Popovich, great defense. Bottomley able to create separation, pull up from the mid-range, can't convert. Shear now drives. Bottomley stepping on over to the side. They make contact. They both hit the deck. No foul called. It goes over to Tyson. Tyson finds Hawley. He swings it over to the corner. Dump pass inside of Tyson. He wants to get set. Pulls up on the face-up. Can't convert. And now Bottomley. Slip pass inside. Aquamoa can't convert it.
That was a nice pass there from Bottomley. Just couldn't get the finish.
Mikhail Francis takes it on the transition. 2 more points here on the side of Edge. 52-42 here, the score. Apologies, 54-42 the score here. Shooting foul called there. Bottomley, another trip to the line for him. He's been solid so far. Take a look at his stats so far. Hasn't really been shooting from the line. Still 15 points on the day.
Yeah.
He's been putting up the shots.
Yeah. He's making, like, he's creating the opportunities. The opportunities are there. Haven't gotten as many to fall as maybe he would like.
I mean, at the same time, David Bottomley, not a lot of clean looks so far today.
Yeah.
So that might be something that's affecting him. He's playing up against a potential NPA title favorite as a member of an academy team. I'm taking a good look here at David Bottomley. Could be a really good player, especially at the U Sports level.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
Walks, brings it up here, has Francis attacking. Mikhail Francis puts him at the waist, puts it up, and through the contact, Walks wanted a foul, doesn't get it, but while smothered by the defense, Janoy Walks with the bucket.
Yeah, it's his first bucket of the third quarter here, but if he can get heated back up, we saw it in the second quarter. He's a hell of a player.
Tyson's chance there, no go. It ends up dropping in the hands of Henry. He gives it quickly over to Bottomley. Bottomley trying to be fast, trying to play quick. Has the defender stepping up quickly here. It's Shear trying to put the challenge on them. Double crossover goes up, blocked! But no, a shooting foul called there. Kean Tyson frustrated on the call. He came flying in to swat it. And instead it'll be some more free throws for David Bottomley.
Like, the Edge has done a great job on playing good defense on Bottomley, but with his style of play, just with how fast he is at driving to the net, forces a lot of fouls and a lot of tight defense.
LaDainian Patrick and Isaiah Hines both stepping in, making their appearance again here in this game. Both of them played earlier. Were quite solid in my opinion. We're having great shifts earlier. Now stepping in here, helping give guys like Mikhail Francis a breather. Bottomley can't convert on the free throw. And now it continues on. Edge with the way. Hines crossing over, big attack to the basket, dumped over to Tyson. His dunk attempt gets rejected by the rim, but he gets his own board, puts it right back up. No problem, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, fortunate there that he got his own rebound.
Jagella finds Walks and he keeps it going to Lawani. Lawani hands it over to Bottomley. Bottomley steps back, launching from three. Bucket there! And it was a two. Apologies, foot was on the line. But David Bottomley with a nice bucket there. He steps back, went diving in for the steal. Can't corral it on Hawley. A man's left wide open, and that one will be a three. Isaiah Hines with the finish.
Yeah, rare mistake from Bottomley there. Just a little too aggressive on the defensive side. He falls over, and his man is wide open.
Bottomley calling for a play here, calling for some support. Lawani coming to set a screen. Hawley plays under, allows for the switch to Popovich. And now it will be Bottomley. He steps back, quick toss on over. Three ball, it's short. Rebound makes his way back to Hawley, and he'll push on. Hines turns the ball over there. Frustrating play. And it seems that there will be a timeout called. Yes, timeout called here by Tall Pines. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, following the short break.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. I thought you were going to help with the apparel. Feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. But
we return here. Tall Pines leading the push. The cut, can't. And now it's LaDainian Patrick. He gets it on the transition. Great play there from Patrick.
Yeah, bad miscommunication. They well
and he
in
gets
this game.
Popped out again. Apologies to interrupt you there. He gets popped out again. And alley-oop.
Right there, just Tall Pines. They've kept up.
And
have been the difference.
By holding on to the rim there, though, Kean Tyson just got teed up by the referee. For Tall Pines. Here with the referee, very calm situation here. Probably telling him I was holding on for safety. I didn't want to have the swinging motion.
Yeah.
But either way, held on there too long on the rim for the referee's liking. Tech foul, free throw coming here for David Bottomley. First one drops for Bottomley. It will be Tall Pines ball as they reset. Inbound. Makes its way to Bottomley. He's trying to fight his way past Richmond. Beats Richmond on the dribble. Pushes in through contact. Nice bucket there from David Bottomley. Touches his lip there for a moment. I believe he might have felt like he got hacked. Still, they're attacking here. Richmond. Thought he had it. Possession error goes the way of Tall Pines. It's turned over.
Yeah, great play there from Tall Pines. Just aggressive defense, forcing the turnover.
They've been all over here on the attack. Now it's David Bottomley. He looks at the clock. He gets ready. Bottomley sizing up, takes it inside, pulls up from three on the transition. David Bottomley with the bucket.
He's heating up here.
It's passed on over. It's LaDainian Patrick. He's glancing. He's looking. He's glancing. He's looking. I keep repeating myself because that's what he's doing. He finds Isaiah Hines, almost a little slip there, tried passing it over, swatted by Bottomley, tried being saved, and just not able to do so.
Yeah, both defenders there went to try and save the ball, and it's one of those things where it was just a slight miscommunication, and Tall Pines can't get the big play there. But they get a turnover here.
The inbound doesn't reach McGeechee. Walks, goes up, swatted, two hands. Tyson just takes it from him. And now Kean Tyson goes in. He has it popped out, dumps it over. And it's an offensive foul on Kean Tyson. He turns back the other way for Tall Pines.
Even with the offensive foul, let's go back to that defensive play. He used all his size there. Just putting his hands up. Nothing crazy. Just a good block there.
I don't know. I would call that crazy. Two-handed block where he just grabbed it off him. Woo, baby. That's electric. He gets subbed out here for Patrick Anamali. The transition three. Bottomley with another one. 8-point run just from David Bottomley.
He is on fire right now. Doing everything he can to keep Tall Pines in this game.
It's loose again. It's McGeechee. He dumps it over to Hines. He gives it back over to Richmond. Richmond has Bottomley step up. Anamali comes to screen. He receives the shovel pass. Pulls up here following the one dribble. Not able to convert. It bounces around. It gets ruled in favor of Edge. Subs coming in. Zach Hawley and Lamar Shear make their way on for Malachi Richmond and LaDainian Patrick. And Amali receives the inbound. He finds Hines. Hines, pass on over to Hawley. He's now trying to size up. Pass over to the corner. Tried being tipped here by Jedediah Henry, and he almost had all of it, but he only had part of it. Goes out of bounds. Edge gets a reset.
3 seconds left here on the shot clock.
And Amali receives the inbound. You have to go in, float for the foul. Yes, shooting foul on Patrick Anamali. He'll get 2 free throws now to come.
Very fortunate there. Couldn't get that bucket to fall, but he'll get another chance for points.
Ezra Aquamoa. He's going to be subbing on here now in exchange for Jedediah Henry. First one for Anamali does fall. Second chance for Anamali. Able to get it, no problem. Now how does Tall Pines respond? Bottomley trying to attack Shear. Bottomley sizing up, goes in, dump pass inside. Crafty play for Bottomley to find his big inside.
Great play there. Bottomley forces the double team, and it created the open opportunity down in the paint.
Chance there. Oh! Reverse slam there. He goes the other way on the baseline. It wasn't a reverse, so to say, from behind the head, but he took it baseline. And Bottomley takes a quick chance there, trying to continue his hot streak here. But the heat check falls short. By the way, I'm seeing some of the little kids go what the score is right now. 67-59.
What a way to get 6-7.
Fade away there from Megichi to make it 69-59. They get the steal! And Amali does it again! And he has another chance here. Hawley, though, decides to get set. Launch from three instead.
If I was Hawley there, I'd be feeding the hot hand. I'd be giving it to Anamale.
The animal with another crazy dunk there again. He's really showing out. The inbound is picked off. It's Walks going the other way. He has to get something up before the end of the third, and he's not able to convert it. We head into the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Edge lead, 71-59. Don't go anywhere. We have fourth quarter action coming to you soon.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
As we wait for Edge to come out of their huddle. 71-59 so far. Gotta ask you right now, Tyson, what notes would you give to Tall Pines here? What do you think they need to do to try to come back here in this one?
I think if they can control the tempo of this game like they did in that second quarter, just play very tight defense like they were, the cracks are starting to show a bit in that third quarter. But Edge has done a great job adjusting, but still a much closer game than I think either of us were expecting.
Francis feigns right, pushes left, tries getting it picked off, just like a corner. Great play there from Jegalet, Timmy Jegalet, and he quickly passes it all over to Bottomley.
There's that tight defense I was talking about. Great interception there.
Aquamoa, he's glancing, gives it over to Bottomley. Bottomley's trying to size up on his man, steps back, puts it up from three. A tough shot, can't get it, and it ends up landing at the hands of Hawley. He's gonna quickly give it over to Lamar Shear. Shear, little slip pass to Megichi, he fades away, can't convert on the midi. Edge remain with it. The whistle goes. They're going to have to try to get set again. Tough break there for Edge. Tall Pines again. An opportunity, and as you mentioned, yeah, I think I agree with you entirely. They play a very high-tempo game. David Bottomley, obviously the focal point on the offense for them. But if it comes down to it, see who else can contribute for you.
Yeah.
Most of the defense is going to be looking at David Bottomley. Someone else needs to step up.
They had Walks there in that second quarter. He was fantastic for them and slowed down a bit in the third, and it showed in the scoreboard. But if they can find someone else for Tall Pines, it'll make a huge difference.
No Solowani with the bucket there on that last possession. He goes, Anamali on the dribble, and he slams it home with authority.
That's another huge dunk from Anamali.
Walks gets it popped out, but is able to maintain the possession. Gives it over to Bottomley. His jumper only a 2, his foot inside the arc. But a wonderful shot there from number 1.
Beautiful shot there. He was able to find a tiny bit of open space, and he's going to hit that so many times.
And Amali hands it to Hawley. Hawley drives in, kicks it over to the corner. 3 ball there. Mikhail Francis can't convert it. It's picked up by Shear. He floats it up and in. And that's 2 points there for Edge. They get cracked open here real quick, though. It will be Bottomley. He pulls up immediately from pretty deep in the mid-range. And it will be Edge on that quick possession, retaking possession.
Yeah, if they can get more plays like that where they can get him out very fast and catch Edge's defense off guard, they will be able to cut this game closer, but that one just unable to fall.
Shear finds Hawley. Hawley looking around, glancing, looking to dance. Looking to dance, finds Shear. Bank inside, floats it on the lay. Finger roll. Wonderful finish from Lamar Shear. And he'll have one more in the holster for that one. Oh, apologies. No, it's an offensive foul. Bucket won't count.
Wow.
Waiting there while the referee was getting everything set. And yeah, it was a late call. I saw the 3 come up. Tough to see.
Not sure what the call itself was.
Offensive foul, charge, something. Just the way it goes sometimes. Out it goes to Jagele, and his attack to the basket. He flips it back over to Bottomley. Bottomley tried beating Shear, couldn't do so. Patrick able to flip it up quickly to Shear. He plays it off the glass! Alley, oop, dunk, and the animal gets another!
All set up by Shear. Shear closely guarding Bottomley, gets the turnover, sets up the oop. Fantastic play from Shear. Let's not overlook that.
Walks, gets his man in the air, but isn't able to get it on the second shot. Shear drives in, steps back on Walks, gives it over to Anamali. Anamali thinks about the dribble, gives it over to Hawley in the corner. He finds Shear. Shear finds Tyson. Tyson dumps into Anamali. Not able to get the lay. And now, Pines signing up again. It's Bottomley. He pulls up again. Foot inside the arc. Long 2, no conversion. Picked up by Tyson. He throws it over. It's picked up by Lowani. Quick outlet over. Jegale. Stripped. Great play by Lamar Shear. Amazing awareness from the guard. And the Team Alberta member able to capitalize on that one.
Yeah, what a way to get back on defense in that quick transition.
A timeout call. We'll be right back following this short break in the fourth. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Freds. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible, right?
We return here, ladies and gentlemen. 6:01 remaining in the fourth, and a score of 77-63. Passed on in the inbound, goes over to Bottomley. He gets his defender in the air on the first pump fake. Needs to size up, needs to get something. Lawani with the screen. Bottomley trying to put his defender in a blender. Kicks it out to the corner for three. It's short. Rebounded by Bottomley again. He steps back again beyond the arc. Richmond picks him up. Now Tall Pines, they go away from him. Goes over to Walks. Great layup there. Janoy Walks.
Beautiful layup there from Walks.
Little scoop on the finish. Great acrobatic finish. Hines out to Tyson. He's open for three, and Kean Tyson with the bucket. Big make there for Edge.
Just a second too late on the contest.
Walks gets us another point here. 4 points on the last two possessions from Janoy Walks.
See if they can get him heated up like he was in the second quarter.
Chance gets kicked out again. It finds LaDainian Patrick. Patrick, Smother kicks it back on over to this left-hand side. Hines to Patrick. He sets, can't convert it. Goes back inside. Patrick. Nope, not able to do anything in that one. He gets it back over to Bottomley. Bottomley beats his defender. Quick pass over. It's Walks. A heat check jumper. It's short. And Edge take the ball back following that quick possession. And it will continue once more. Another quick possession, this time on the side of Edge. Hines three goes long. The whistle blows there. Edge once again with a chance to continue here in the half court.
Nice defense.
And it comes into Popovich. He can't do much with it. Up goes Tyson again, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, bad break there from Walks. Almost had that turnover. He would have been gone if he got that. But Edge, fortunate that didn't go their way.
Bottomley able to get the defender on the hip, puts it up on the contested layup. That's 2 points for David Bottomley. Pass there, intercepted by Lawani. He finds Walks. Walks swings all the way over to Bottomley. He gives it over to Jegale. And a whistle goes. Jegale talking here now with Bottomley. Inbound to Jegale. Back to Bottomley. Bottomley covered by Anamali. Picks him up here on the perimeter. Bottomley driving in. Trying to get something up through contact. Tried being crafty on the assist, couldn't. It's back and forth. In it goes to Anamali again. Little layup there. And Patrick Anamali makes it look easy with another bucket.
Anamali just so good from inside the paint.
Three ball there. Janoy Walks with a great bucket there for Tall Pines.
Him being good this period is exactly what Tall Pines needs. Oh my!
Patrick
Anamali again.
What is there to say about Patrick Anamali? He's been the life of the party today. Might get another chance at it again here.
The two-hand slam.
Back out to Anamali. He's open for three. He lets it fly. Not able to extend the range or the lead on that one. Tall Pines get another chance at it. Bottomley, big attack to the basket.
Oh!
Drawn through contact. He takes a hard hit to the ground. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, there. David Bottomley, not a good landing there. He got fouled on the shot, but he had to come out. We won't be able to take the free throws. I don't think with the last 2:43 remaining, we'll get to see Bottomley again in this one. Stepping in for him is Swad Drame.
Yeah, Bottomley's played all day.
I mean, he finishes the game here. If this was the last one, he lived 32 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals from the point guard. Another very good performance here from David Bottomley today.
Yeah, he's been great.
Meanwhile, Anamali, he gives it over to Shear. Quick talk about Patrick Anamali here. 23 points on the day, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 rebounds, and an assist.
And he's just been a human highlight reel. Just so many just crazy dunks.
I mean, if you want to talk about efficiency, 71% from the field so far today. He's been magical.
Yeah, and he'll go to the line here and try and shoot 2 more.
And Amali gets his first. Another one to come. Quick pass over to Jagele. Defense Lawani. Lawani, big attack inside through contact and 1! Nosa Lawani. Nice bucket there from the Tall Pines Big.
Nice play there. It was one of the few times this game where he's gotten a non-double teams look. Edge has done a great job at contesting the paint, but you give this guy one-on-one and he can make things happen.
Nosa Lawani able to get his free throw, an old-timey three-pointer is what I call those. Nice little one there from Nosa Lawani. Now Edge want to get set. Shear. Shear gets smothered here for a second. Kicks it back over to Tyson. Tyson lobs over to Anamali. Anamali out to the corner again. A 3-ball from McGeechee. Can't do it. Second opportunity here. Still fighting fourth. Quickly he goes over to Lawani. He goes through with contact. Not able to convert. It gets knocked back out for 3. Jagele not able to make.
Yeah, nice little rebound there from Lawani.
Kean Tyson with the bucket there on that transition. And now we continue on. Around a minute and a half remaining in this one. Bottomley. Quick pass on over. It keeps on going all the way around inside of Lawani again. He can't convert it. Loses it for a moment, and now Edge go the other way. Shear throws it up for Anamali, and that's another alley-oop finish from number 21.
He's just having fun out there.
Out to the corner it goes, a 3-ball again, it's short. Lands back in the hands of Tall Pine. Second bite at the cherry. This one's only for 2 though from Lawani.
Great contest by McGeechee on that first shot, just getting his hands up.
Out he goes to the corner. Anamali not able to hit his 3. And that one makes its way out of bounds. Quick inbound there. McGeechee loses it there. He got stripped from it, and it'll be another chance again here on the inbound. 91-76 the score. It comes on out. Mikhail Francis, he throws it back down to Molly. He puts up a 3, it's short. Rebounded now by Walks. Walks beats his defender. Trying to continue splitting them. Loses possession of the ball, still remains with it. And the chance won't count.
Nice little play there from Walks, keeping it alive. He had like 4 defenders on him, but he was able to draw a foul.
Walks heads to the free throw line. First one there for Janoy Walks. Gets the second one to go. And Amali slows down tempo a little bit. That's over to Shear. Shear, big attack to the basket, slows down here when he realizes he's going to dish it over to. Pauses, gives it over to Popovich. And they reset. It's stolen by Walks. He's going the other way. Wide open lay for Janoy Walks. Makes it 91-80.
Great interception there from Walks. He sensed that pass coming. Another turnover.
But barely any time left. Walks needs to get a three off. Not able to convert it. Second chance, up it goes. Jegele gets the 2 points. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, 91-82. Edge get the win. Tall Pines played them very close in a very, very nice affair here. Thank you all so much for watching here. That's all for potential NPA action today. Later tonight, we'll have our Grade 7 championship. So if you want to keep up with the Grade 7 championship, it's going to be the final later on tonight, 7 p.m. As for this game right here, thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure. As always, I'm Julian Quintero Verano, and joined today by the amazing Tyson Brown. Tyson, anything you want to say for the fans at home real quick?
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a blast being here, honestly. Thanks for having me, Julian.
No worries. Tomorrow we have WNPA at St. Jude's. It's going to be fun between St. Jude's and the Edge women team, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you then. See ya.
Now I'm rising with fire from what they used to boast. Bridge culture with core, let your roots roar. From Toronto, Jeddah, Dubai, open every door. They say you're small, you don't belong in the score. But universe whisper, you built for much more. Wake up to your power, see the game wait. Cordage your voice, the hoops your stay. Every strap you grab, every shot you take. Be the message in the grind, no silent breaks. They slept on me, now I rise to the sky. Stardust in my veins, see the flame in my eye. Game speak loud, I don't need to try. From shadows to spotlight, watch me testify. Wake up the world, let them feel who